In the grand theater of American politics, where alliances are often fleeting and rivalries legendary, few stories are as unexpected as the one between Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk. On the surface, these two titans couldn't be more different. Trump, the bombastic real estate mogul and former president, and Musk, the enigmatic tech billionaire with his eyes set on Mars. Trump, known for his larger-than-life persona and unapologetic style, dominated headlines and divided the nation with his every move. Meanwhile, Musk was busy revolutionizing industries, launching rockets, building electric cars, and stirring up social media with his unpredictable tweets. At first glance, it seemed inevitable that their paths would cross in conflict, not cooperation. Yet, against all odds, their worlds collided, forging a partnership that would send shockwaves through the political landscape and beyond. Their relationship began with public jabs and mutual skepticism. Trump, ever the dealmaker, tried to recruit Musk to his cause, while Musk, fiercely independent, kept his distance and questioned Trump's motives. For years, the two traded barbs in interviews and on social media, their egos clashing in the public eye. But as the 2024 election heated up and the stakes grew higher, a shared ambition brought them together. Each saw an opportunity in the other. The announcement of their alliance sent shockwaves through the nation, leaving both supporters and critics stunned and scrambling to make sense of this new power duo. For a brief, electrifying moment, their combined influence seemed unstoppable. Trump's political machine and Musk's technological empire joining forces. The partnership propelled Trump back into the Oval Office, restoring him to the pinnacle of American power. Meanwhile, Musk found himself at the very center of political influence, shaping policy and steering national conversations. But alliances built on convenience and ambition are often fragile, and cracks soon began to show beneath the surface. Their partnership, once the talk of the world, burned bright and then imploded spectacularly as egos and conflicting interests tore them apart. In the aftermath, they left behind a trail of questions about loyalty, power, and the true cost of ambition. This is the story of how two of the world's most powerful and unpredictable personalities tried to share the spotlight, and what happened when neither was willing to step aside, even for a moment. The 2024 election marked a turning point, not just for America, but for Elon Musk himself. Once known primarily as a visionary tech mogul, Musk emerged as a political kingmaker, reshaping the landscape of American power in ways few could have predicted. Musk didn't just endorse Trump, he became the campaign's financial engine, pouring nearly $300 million into the effort. He created his own political action committee, recruited Silicon Valley allies, and funneled resources into battleground states that had been slipping from Republican hands. But money was only the beginning. Musk transformed his social media platform X into a relentless pro-Trump megaphone, amplifying campaign messages, attacking opponents, and mobilizing millions of followers with a single post. Behind the scenes, Musk coordinated directly with Trump's top advisors, revolutionizing digital outreach and field operations. His data teams built new voter targeting tools, while his engineers optimized campaign apps and online fundraising. Musk's influence reached its peak after the shocking assassination attempt on Trump, a moment that electrified the campaign and galvanized supporters nationwide. In the aftermath, Musk donned a MAGA hat, appeared at rallies across the country, and became a visible symbol of the campaign's resilience and unity. He even hosted Trump for a blockbuster interview on X, drawing tens of millions of viewers and dominating the news cycle for days. On election night, as results poured in, Musk stood beside Trump at Mar-a-Lago, sharing the spotlight and the victory. He was hailed as the star who helped engineer the comeback, celebrated by supporters and political insiders alike. Even Republican strategists admitted, without Musk's money, media machine, and tech savvy, the outcome could have been very different, perhaps even impossible. Musk wasn't just a supporter. He was a co-architect of Trump's return, shaping strategy and messaging at every turn. This new power set the stage for Musk's next move, stepping from campaign kingmaker into the very heart of government itself. The alliance between Musk and Trump was cemented, their partnership now a defining force in American politics. Yet, even as they celebrated, the seeds of future conflict were already sown, ambition, ideology, and power brewing beneath the surface. For Elon Musk, the rise in politics was just beginning, and the world was watching, waiting to see what he would do next. As a reward for his loyalty, Musk was tapped to co-lead the new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, tasked with slashing the federal workforce and budget. Musk, ever the disruptor, dove in, applying his engineering mindset to the bureaucracy. He committed to a 130-day unpaid stint, aiming to cut trillions in spending. For a moment, it seemed Musk's outsider approach was making waves in Washington, but the machinery of government proved resistant to even his brand of innovation. On schedule, Musk announced his departure, claiming he'd accomplished his mission. Trump praised him publicly, but beneath the surface, tensions simmered. Musk left with his maverick reputation intact, but the partnership was already fraying. The bromance was about to face its first real test. The peace shattered when Trump unveiled his signature tax and immigration bill. Musk saw it as a betrayal, undoing the fiscal discipline he'd tried to impose. He blasted the bill on X, calling it a disgusting abomination, and warning of unsustainable debt. Trump fired back, accusing Musk of self-interest and anger over lost EV subsidies. The public spat escalated, with Musk insisting his opposition was principled, not personal. The disagreement became a flashpoint, exposing the fragile foundation of their alliance. Trump's team painted Musk as a disgruntled billionaire. Musk painted Trump as reckless. The battle lines were drawn, president versus kingmaker, each wielding immense influence. Their friendship, once a political force, was now a public feud. The alliance that changed American politics was officially over. The fallout would only grow more dramatic. The Musk-Trump feud exploded on social media, turning into a daily spectacle. Musk claimed credit for Trump's victory, lamenting such ingratitude. Trump retaliated, threatening to cancel federal contracts with Musk's companies, SpaceX and Tesla, putting billions at risk. The fight escalated. Musk endorsed calls for Trump's impeachment and amplified damaging allegations. Trump countered by claiming he'd fired Musk, calling him crazy. The digital war became vicious, with each man using his platform to attack the other. Their feud captivated and horrified the nation as business and politics collided in real time. What began as a policy dispute became a personal vendetta. The spectacle revealed the dangers of personality-driven politics in the age of social media. Their public brawl left both men, and the country, reeling. The consequences would ripple far beyond Twitter and Truth Social. The era of the bromance was truly over. The Musk-Trump split sent shockwaves through the GOP. Party leaders closed ranks around Trump, dismissing Musk's claims of kingmaker status. Yet some strategists admitted Musk's influence was real, if uncomfortable. The feud exposed deep divisions. Was Musk a lucky donor, or a new political force? Musk's failed attempt to sway a Wisconsin Supreme Court race showed his limits. The alliance had always been about mutual benefit, not shared values. When interests diverged, the partnership collapsed publicly and painfully. The GOP was left indebted to a man now working against its leader. The lesson: personality-driven coalitions are powerful, but dangerously unstable. The feud quickly threatened Musk's business empire. Trump's threats to cancel federal contracts put SpaceX and Tesla in jeopardy, rattling investors. Tesla's stock tumbled as Musk's political antics became a liability. Investors and board members questioned whether Musk's activism was worth the risk. The conflict exposed how intertwined business and politics had become. Every tweet and counterattack could wipe billions from Musk's companies. Even the world's richest man learned fighting the White House is an expensive gamble. The battle put Musk's entire empire on the line. The Musk-Trump saga was years in the making. Their early relationship was marked by mutual fascination and public clashes. Musk joined Trump's business councils, then quit over climate policy. The years that followed saw insults and cold distance. Trump called Musk a bull artist. Musk said Trump was too old and dramatic. Musk's political loyalties had always been fluid. He'd voted for Democrats before backing Trump. Their 2024 alliance was a marriage of convenience, not conviction. Months before joining forces, they were publicly feuding. Their partnership was always unstable, built on shifting interests and massive egos. The spectacular breakup was almost inevitable. In the end, their alliance was a brief, combustible chapter in a long, complicated rivalry. The Musk-Trump saga is more than just a high-profile celebrity feud. It's a cautionary tale about the intoxicating nature of power, the fragility of loyalty, and the dangers of unchecked ego. When two of the world's most influential figures collide, the fallout is never simple, and the lessons are never small. Their alliance, built on mutual convenience and shared ambition, seemed unbreakable at first. But beneath the surface, ambition and pride simmered, each man believing he was the true kingmaker. In the end, their partnership collapsed under the weight of their own egos, proving that even the most powerful alliances can be undone by personal rivalry. For politics, the lesson is clear. Relying on a single, unelected power broker is a risky gamble. When influence is concentrated in the hands of one, the entire system becomes vulnerable to their whims and personal vendettas. Political fortunes can shift overnight, leaving parties scrambling to recover. For business, it's a stark warning about the dangers of CEOs whose personal battles and public feuds can endanger not just their own reputations, but the stability of entire companies. When leaders put ego above strategy, employees, investors, and customers all pay the price. Musk and Trump both believed they could bend the world to their will, that their vision alone could shape the future, but their egos were too big to share the stage, and their rivalry became a spectacle watched by millions, each man refusing to back down. Their breakup left both men diminished, their reputations bruised, and their parties and companies shaken. The ripple effects were felt far beyond their inner circles, as supporters and stakeholders questioned their loyalties and futures. In the end, alliances built on ego are fragile, easily shattered by pride and ambition. Loyalty, once lost, is rarely regained, and those who depend on such alliances often find themselves abandoned when the going gets tough. The spectacle stands as a powerful reminder. In the war between titans, no one emerges unscathed. The chaos and drama may capture headlines, but the real cost is paid by those caught in the crossfire: followers, employees, and entire institutions. The age of the political bromance is over, replaced by a new era of unpredictable, personality-driven power. In this landscape, alliances shift quickly, and the only certainty is that ego will always demand the final word. Subscribe our channel for trending stories. Like, comment, and share our videos to show your support.